let us get you up to speed with this breaking news coming out of Gaza, where four Al Jazeera journalists have been murdered in a targeted Israeli strike.
This is what remains of a tent where 5 Al Jazeera journalists had been stationed in Gaza. They've all been killed in an Israeli airstrike. Israel claims one of them was working with Hamas, but the news network has called the attack a targeted assassination and a blatant attack on press freedom. Here's what we know so far. The tent was positioned outside Gaza City's Al-Shifa hospital. One of those killed was correspondent Anas al-Sharif, a famous figure across the region with a huge social media following. Israel's military confirmed the strike and alleged al-Sharif was the head of a terrorist cell in Hamas, a claim the journalist had previously denied.
Anas was murdered after a tent for journalists was hit outside the main gate of the hospital. The well-known Al Jazeera correspondent reported extensively from northern Gaza. The 28-year-old was a key source of news from Gaza City and the north for international audiences since Israel's war on the Strip began some 22 months ago.
Correspondent Mohammed Krieke and cameramen Ibrahim Zaher, Mohammed Noufal and Mawem Aliwa were also killed in the strike. Non-profit organisation the Committee to Protect Journalists said it was appalled by the attack and that Israel failed to prove its allegations against al-Sharif. The correspondent had previously told the TPJ that he feared he'd be bombed and martyred at any moment. Their deaths come just days after Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu confirmed Israel's plans to take over all of Gaza. The announcement immediately sparked widespread international condemnation. Australia has since joined a group of nations announcing they'll recognise a Palestinian state at the UN next month, saying a two-state solution is the only way to end the conflict in Gaza. Foreign media are banned from entering the enclave, so local journalists have been relied upon for reporting on the ground. But around 180 journalists have been killed in Gaza since the start of the Israel-Hamas war, and news agencies have recently warned that journalists in the territory are at risk of starvation. The Al Jazeera journalists' deaths underline a grim reality. In Gaza, press freedom can come at the ultimate cost.